Good morning, students. How are you doing today? I hope you're fine and fantastic. I'm a teacher of political science and my name is Jigyasu Pune. I formally welcome you on behalf of Tanaji's IS Academy. You can prepare here with us till you guys get selected for UPSC CSC 2021. Okay guys, here why Tanaji's Academy? This is a very basic question nowadays. So many coaching centers are there, so many digital platforms are there. Then why Tanaji's Academy? Okay guys, here I would like to mention you. In Tanaji's Academy, you get few benefits which not be promised by others. For example, you will get daily live classes where you can discuss your doubts, you can discuss your problems, you can discuss all your issues related with education, and you will be answered right away. Okay. Apart from it, you will get structured courses. Okay. Nowadays students are in so much dilemma, like they don't know what to read, how to read, from where to get the study material. So don't worry, everything will be provided by Tanaji's Academy. Okay, you will get live test, live quizzes. Quiz play very important role in the preparation, guys, and you will get those all things here. Okay, and you will get unlimited access to the archives of Tanaji's Academy. Means you will get all videos, all recorded audios, videos, and everything, study material, and your all help will be done here. Okay, moving forward, guys, that is me. I have more than 5 years of teaching experience. Okay guys, and I believe that my teaching is a bit strategic. I believe that you guys will enjoy the classes with me. Okay, moving forward, yes, very important part, guys, plus subscription. Now Tanaji's Academy is here with plus subscription. Now you can see this is a peak time. You can start your preparation now. So from 1 month to 36 months of subscription is there, and you can choose any of the subscription which suits you. As I told you, you get here free cost of books and study material by courier. Okay, moving forward, everybody. Yes, I hope by this time you might have subscribed the channel. If you haven't, please do subscribe the channel and like the video and share it. Do share it so that others can get benefit from it. Okay guys, and here at this platform you will get prepared for UPSC, MPPSC, UPPCS and BPSC. These all classes will be here at single platform. You don't need to go anywhere else. Just choose this platform and you will get all the benefit from single platform. Okay guys, moving forward with preamble. Preamble is very important part. So this is a demo class. Believe me guys, many more and much more things are coming forward. This is for the sake of demo purpose. Okay, let's begin. First, preamble of India. It is incomplete without discussion of B.R. Ambedkar. So he is the man behind this great constitution. So here, what does he say? Indians today are governed by two different ideologies. Their political ideals set the preamble of the constitution affirms a life of liberty, equality, fraternity. Their social ideals embodied in their religion denies them. Means people are trapped into two things. First, they are trapped into social dilemma, and they have this notion of constitution that they should follow. So they are sometimes confused. Those who are so much orthodox and so much religious, they sometimes feel very confused what to choose and where to go, and they sometimes contradict also. Okay guys, so moving forward. So here we begin the first part of preamble. So guys, preamble, a very important part. But why preamble? Why it is so important? Why do we need preamble? This is a very basic question. Everyone is this time might ask this question. We have this constitution, then why this preamble is needed? Okay guys, I would mention that as I have been teaching many students, so NCERT is the main source of education for this UPSC. In every NCERT there is preamble given, and none of the student bother to read it till class 12th. Once you start preparation for UPSC, you feel that the preamble is very important, but that was important even after 6th class. Then what is there in preamble? Preamble is a introductory, and you can say document which explains the very essence of our constitution. It actually gives the philosophy of our constitution. You should know guys The objective of constitution, like why this constitution is framed, it presents the intention of its framers, the people who got us independent, who gave us freedom, who led us to this wonderful country where we can live in a harmony. So these all things, these values, this nation, this flag, this everything which provides us what love toward this country, it is actually derived from what? Preamble. So preamble will tell us what source of constitution, from where we have taken the source, what is the nature of Indian state, what statement of and objectives are there, what is date of its adoption. Okay guys, so many things are waiting ahead moving forward, everybody. Okay, so let's talk about history. History of preamble is very important. So I told you there has been so much discussion. It is nothing like only one person is responsible for drafting the constitution. Sometimes people say that Ambedkar has done such thing into the constitution. No, everything, each and everything was discussed. Everything was discussed. So we talk about objective resolution. Okay, what is objective resolution? The word objective has a meaning. Objective resolution means what was the main aim of having this constitution, and that was adopted by 22nd of January 1947. So here guys, we can see that objective is to promote the equality. The objective is to bring the possible changes into the society, and for that we have adopted this constitution on 22nd, this objective resolution on 22nd of 1947. Alright guys, so moving forward, I told you this preamble is not source of power. It is not enforceable by law. If sometime you feel that violation of something, you cannot directly go to the court and you say that I have been not given this and such thing, unless that is fundamental right. We'll talk about fundamental rights also. We'll talk about article 226 also, that is writs power given to High Court. Okay, article 32 also we will talk, that is also important. Okay guys, so many articles are there, so many rights are there, but in short we should know that fundamental rights are very important, and that is procured and secured by the constitution. Okay, moving forward everyone, so let's see what is next given here. Okay, components of preamble. What all components are there in preamble? Why this preamble have so many sections, so many articles? Like not all constitution are such a great constitution in written form. Few country doesn't even have written constitution. So here what we see, that preamble is a source of authority which lies in the hands of people of India. Preamble declares India to be a sovereign, socialist and secular democratic republic. That is the line given our constitution, and which makes our constitution very special. I would request you to please mug up this preamble, not for the sake of not for the sake of mains, but it might asked by the interviews, right? The interviewer might ask this question: do you know preamble? Tell me what amendments were made and why this preamble was adopted, why USA adopted this, okay, and how it is source of power. So many questions related with this point. Okay guys, so moving forward, the objective started by preamble are the secure. Why this objective resolution plays an important role? Because here we have discussed about justice, liberty, equality among all the citizens, to promote the equality. Okay guys, so that the fraternity can be moved on, so that harmony should be there. And the date where we have adopted this constitution finally arrived guys, that is 26th of November 1949. This was a date when we adopted our constitution. So let's move forward everybody. What are the key words in the constitution? We have key words that we can see here: sovereign, socialist, secular. So many words are there. So we will discuss these all words one by one. Here the first thing is what? We the people of India. That is source of power. Ultimate source of power is people of India. And the next part that is important, that is sovereign. India is a sovereign country. What makes it sovereign, how this word sovereign came, and these whole things I'll tell you in detail once we start with the classes. As I told you, there are so many things into depth which is related with this thing. Now just I'll tell you the meaning of this word. But students, sovereign means when there is no other power can empower us. Like earlier we were like ruled by Britishers. So these were the people who actually ruled us, but now they cannot rule us. We rule ourselves. That is why we have this, we the people of India. Okay guys, the source of power is people. The authority is in our hand. We are not anymore dominion of any other external source, not any other power. We have our power, we have our rules, we can make up the rules, we can change the rules. Okay. Next thing is what we always have this word here, socialist. Why India is called a socialist country? So the word socialist, Samajwadi. Why this socialism is taken? Bachcho, this socialistic word has been there to make us understand that India is not just a country with one religion. We have many other religions, we have many other castes, we have many other languages. As in Hindi we say, "Char कोस पे बदले पानी, 8 कोस पे बदले बानी." That is what beauty of Indian, you can say, strata, the Indian people, the Indian territory. So here we have India with such a garden, with so many flowers, like different religion, different caste. So here that makes India a socialistic country, and we all coexist with each other in harmony. However, this word was added by the 42nd Constitution Amendment Act in 1976. You might know, here is a question comes, very important question, which is the mini constitution. So this 42nd Constitution Amendment Act called mini constitution. Okay, another word was also added, that is called secular, dharma nirpeksh, sarva dharam sambhav. These are the very important words. Here I am saying these words, but they actually hold such a high value for all of us. So secular means here India will have no discrimination in terms of any religion. We will respect, we will protect by the state, and we ourselves will also try not to disrespect any religion. We know that all religions are equal, we know all religions have their importance, and that too also adopted in 42nd Constitution Amendment Act. So we will do that separately, why this is mini constitution is so important. Don't worry guys, many more things are coming ahead. I hope you guys are started liking it. So please do like this video. Like it for the sake of your career. Like it for the sake of this good teaching style. Like it for the sake of bringing this platform at your doorstep. Okay guys, and do like, share and comment also. Okay guys, moving forward. Next is democratic. Democratic means, we know this definition has been in our book since we were in 6th class. We the people of India, this for the people, by the people, where country is run by the government and government is chosen by us. So Indian Constitution gets the authority from the people of this country by election, and this election makes our country democratic. Another important word, that is republic. What is republic? This simple word sometimes holds very important thing. Holds very valuable thing. So any country where president is elected or head of the state is elected, that is called republic. Okay, moving forward everyone. What are the objectives of Indian Constitution? Why this Indian Constitution was made? What objectives related with this? Let's see guys. So we know that there are so many things which are directly related with this one. So let's talk about these all things. Okay. So Constitution is supreme law. Guys, remember one thing. If you have schools, so there are some rules which are followed by the schools. Some disciplinary activities are there. You have to wear uniform. You have to talk to teachers politely. You have to do your homework. In the same way, if you want to stay in this country, you should follow some rules. Okay, and also there are some rules for the government to follow, like government should provide us certain things which are mentioned in the Constitution in terms of fundamental rights, in terms of security, safety, integrity, unity, everywhere. So here we can see that the constitution promotes integrity among people, unity among people, and that is what the main important thing. Okay, the objective of constitution is what? To bring harmony among people. Okay guys, so next, the factor. What are the factors which help in achieving these objectives? So let's see these all factors, guys. So the factors to maintain the order of the society that is promised through various provisions, fundamental rights, directive principles. Okay guys, I would again mention you one more thing, this fundamental right thing and this DPSP is very, very important, guys. Directive principles of state policy and fundamental rights, we'll discuss them in very detail, very, very detail. Okay, so don't worry, I'll be taking Lakshmikant for this as a source. Okay, here guys, justice, the justice word is here described like we will get social justice. As I told you, nowadays that Hathras Kand was there, that the girl was raped and murdered. That is again a big question on social justice. Like, are we still in that verge that we can believe that our constitution provides justice to everyone without any discrimination of their all ground, like caste is not issue, like creed is not issue, gender is not issue, religion is not issue. And apart from it, we have economic justice. Economic justice means there is no discrimination will be done by the government on the basis of economic issues. Okay, justice will be given to everyone. Okay guys, right. Okay, so that is economic issue. Every person must be paid equally for equal position. Like there used to be some kind of discrimination among ladies and gents, but now everything is now equal, so that has been ended. Okay, next is political justice. Political justice actually plays an important role, at least nowadays. How it plays an important role, guys, let's see. So if I talk about political justice, it actually gives people free equal will. They can participate into politics, they can get opportunity of politics without discrimination on the basis of their caste, religion, anything. Like every individual is eligible to fight the election, to contest the election, or even to vote for the elections, right? There is certain age is also required, so yes, that is issue. Okay, moving forward with equality. Equality is very big word, bacho. Okay, equality means that samanta. We should know what is equality. Here is equality. Equality gives us that no section is above anyone. You cannot say that now the Thakurs and the all people who used to be the head or at the zenith of the strata, now they all have moved on. Okay, now the system has been moved on. Now we can say the things that we used to do now being followed by everyone without any discrimination. Okay guys, everyone is equal in the law, in the eyes of law. Okay, moving forward with the same thing, let's see what is next. Next is liberty. What is liberty? Liberty is, it gives us freedom. It gives us freedom on the basis of what? People actually choose their life where they have political views, behaviors in a society. Liberty does not mean freedom to do anything. It doesn't mean that you will do anything that you like, but it means that you have certain rules to follow. You cannot discriminate, you cannot fight, you cannot kill to just take your revenge and everything. So we will talk about two kinds of liberty, that is positive liberty, another is negative liberty. We will know that what is positive liberty, what is negative liberty, how they are prevailed in the society. So many things. I told you this is also just a demo purpose. Okay, the next is fraternity. Fraternity is what? Brotherhood, bhaichara. We should know that in this country if we are living, we should know what is fraternity. We are already all attached with each one. Once you go out of this country, if you get to know someone who is from your country, you feel very attached to it. You feel very connected to that person. That is why this country is having this notion. Okay, moving forward, importance of objectives. Why these all objectives have been adopted? What is the importance of having these all objectives? Let's see, guys. So here we can see it includes liberty, equality of the nation, of happy life. If we all stuck to these all principles which are mentioned here by the framers, they will ultimately give us what? The zenith of the happiness. Okay, next is liberty. Liberty cannot be divorced from equality. Okay, and liberty and equality are equal. Once you are liberal, you feel you are equal. But if you are not equal, you will not feel liberal. You will always feel people are discriminating, people are fighting, people are always talking with you which you believe is not right. So here we see like so many things are related with these points, and we'll discuss in coming days like what all these things have. Without equality, liberty would produce the supremacy of the few over many. Few over many means that the caste system in India used to prevail earlier. Now that is over, not over, but still we can say like that is getting to an end. Okay, next is equality. Equality without liberty would kill individual initiative. So if you are equal but you are not liberal, you are not liberal, that means you will not enjoy this real essence of equality. Okay, without fraternity, liberty and equality, there could not be any kind of changes. There could not be any kind of positive you can say changes in the society. These all can be adopted by the people, by the country, when you really believe in them. Okay, moving forward guys, what is the status of preamble? Let's talk about this one. I have already told you that preamble is not a source of power. So here we see a preamble being a part of constitution is discussed several times in the constitution or in the Supreme Court, right? It can be understood by reading, by following few cases. We will read about Barubari case. We will read about Keshwanand Bharti case. Barubari, again a very important case that talks about Article 143, right? Again, it's very, very important case. So we will come to know so many benches, so many considerations, so many judges involved in so many decision making. Okay, so again the whole things are like you should know. Okay, here Keshwanand Bharti case, we know Keshwanand was a saint from Kerala, and I know that this actually we believe as a student of political science, we believe that this case in the history makes a big impact. If this case would not have been in the history, we would not have been so much liberal that we are today. So this is very important, Keshwanand Bharti case. The preamble of the constitution will now be considered as the part of constitution. We know that is part of constitution now. The preamble is not the supreme power of any source, restriction, prohibition, but it plays an important role in the interpretation of the statutes. Okay, so it could be concluded that preamble is a part of introductory part of constitution. We know this whole thing that constitution is an introductory part of constitution. Okay guys, so many questions are coming in future. Don't worry, if there is like you feel like many more things should be taught here. So I just want to tell you that this is a demo purpose. Once you join our classes, there will be no further, you can say, objections and doubts and complaints. I personally believe I am so amicable that you guys can approach anytime. I will help you out, and I'll take it as a personal level, because as a teacher I have been teaching more than 5 years, almost 7 years are there. So I know how to take students, and how I know how to take their doubts, and I know how they are serious about their doubts. Okay guys, here coming that judgment of Keshwanand Bharti case 1976. Okay, that was added into the amendment, okay, 42nd constitution. So many times this amendment is coming again and again. Why this amendment again and again is coming? That is why I told you it is very important, and we'll read it. Okay, as a part of preamble, there is an article 368 by which you amend the things, by which you make changes. Okay guys, basic structure, very, very important. I believe this is the only thing that we have here which actually protects our right. So we will discuss what is basic structure. And in any case, if you apply this amendment article, you cannot amend the constitution if it hampers the basic structure. That is what Keshwananda Bharati case described here. So we'll come to know that one also. The term socialistic and secular integrity, these three words added by the 42nd Constitution Amendment Act. We know that there is a unity among all the people of India. The integrity should be mentioned here. These all things are very important. We cannot expect a country without these certain things. Okay, the fact. Let's come to the factual things now. If I talk about fact, what is the fact related with this constitution? So Article 394 states that Article 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 324, 368, 7, 379, 394, they all came in force since the adoption of the constitution by 26 November 1949. Okay, and the rest of the provision on 26 November 1950. Okay, can you tell me, is there any organization made before 1950 that might come in your pre-exam, and that how many of you are aware about it? Yes guys, I will mention here, that is Election Commission. Election Commission was added or came or adopted before this, like it is 25th on 25th of January 1950 we adopted Election Commission. This is very important point that you must know. Okay, the concept of liberty, equality and fraternity in our preamble adopted by a French motto. French Revolution 1789 to 1799. Louis XVI. Okay, so many things we'll discuss here. The Jacobins Club and so many things. Okay guys, here comes the end of this demo purpose. I again request you to please subscribe the channel, share the channel, and do like my video. Please do like my video, because if you like this video, I'll be taking all your classes for further and preparation, and believe me, that will be my personal promise that I will assist you in any way you want. Like I will talk to you on phone also. So it will be like my personal assistance. Guys, on 10th of October we are going to begin our new batch. Okay, scholarship test is also there, and I believe that Tanaji's Academy will definitely change your life, will actually make big impact in your life. Here we have online live classes, face-to-face interaction, recorded lectures, study material, assignment, discussion classes, test series, and current affairs. So many things are there. Okay, you can call here these numbers, you can mail us, you can visit Tanaji's Academy website. Okay, after all, at last I'll say the faculty is putting 100% or more than 100%. We are working day and night to tell you guys that you are very important for all of us. Okay guys, coming to end, I told you there is a scholarship test that you can be a part of, and that too come with a very big promises that none of the coaching provide. Here I believe you guys, if you crack this scholarship test, so many opportunities are waiting for you. So please do take this UPSC CSE 2021 very serious. Don't forget the date 5th to 9th October, that is our demo class, scholarship test date, and timings are given here. You can register just by paying 499 rupees, a very minimal charge, not a big charge. You can pay it and you can join it. Okay guys, I would like to thank you for this wonderful session. Please do join this academy. I'm waiting for you. We all are waiting for you. We are welcoming you with all our heart. Thank you guys. Do like, share and subscribe this channel. I'm saying, I know, but please do this favor for us. Thank you very much guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy yourself. Take care.